Hello there. They call me Mystery. Now, I hear a lot of people talking about socialism and what they think it is and how they think it applies and what it involves. But these conversations are usually contradictory, and the topic is, overall, misunderstood. There is a whole mythology built around what socialism is, and I think it really confuses people's conversations. See, most people have an opinion on socialism, but no one really knows what it is. So let's explore some of the basics then, shall we?
My name is Mystery. For reasons unknown, I have been thrown back into the past almost 100 years, and this is my story.
What is socialism? Socialism is really about the control of the means of production. Who controls all the goods and services provided in a society? In socialism, the control of the means of production is socialized, meaning it is shared or organized amongst those who produce: the workers, the employees, the staff, the general population. They own, control, and make decisions in the workplace. In its counterpart, capitalism, the means of production are controlled by capitalists. They provide the means of producing goods and services and employ workers to produce them. In both systems, production results in value and profit. In socialism, the workers decide what to do with the profits of their shared production. In capitalism, the capitalists decide. How is socialism achieved? Socialism is achieved in three ways, I would say: evolutionary, revolutionary, and cooperatively. Evolutionary socialism comes from reform through legislation and laws, voting for socialist political parties that would introduce socialist policies, and introducing socialist-friendly laws to control industrial relations and workplace operations. Revolutionary socialism, as the name suggests, comes from a social political revolution, when a section of society rises up and overthrows the social establishment or ruling elite to institute socialist ideals and organization. Cooperative socialism is grassroots. It stems from people creating socialist-style enterprises and businesses as collectives or cooperatives. This may then change the business world over time from the ground up, transitioning from a predominantly capitalist-run society to a socialist-style one. Is Marx the creator of socialism? Karl Marx was a philosopher and an economist. He did not create socialism. Socialist ideology was around before he was alive. However, he did contribute greatly to socialist theory and its interpretation of history and economics. Was the Soviet Union socialist? No, the Soviet Union never transitioned to socialism. After the Russian Revolution of 1917, Lenin and the Bolsheviks instituted a form of state capitalism where the state took control over or directed the means of production in Russia. But this did not result in the socialization of the means of production, meaning the Soviets didn't come in and take everything off landowners and business owners and hand it over to workers to control. Workers just kept going to work. Things remained the same for the most part. However, the state took control of society, directing the economy, as opposed to rich ruling elites doing it like in capitalist countries. Is socialism and communism the same thing? No. Socialism is an adaptation of capitalism. It still involves all the same things, but the means of production and profits are shared amongst the workers and employees instead of being concentrated in the hands of a few owners. Communism is intended to be the next stage of socialism. After society is socialized and people have greater equality and access to the value it creates, it is theorized that people will be able to live and simply contribute what they want and take what they need from each according to their abilities, to each according to their needs. Humanity living a commune-style existence or a community-orientated way. This is the core idea behind communism. Takeaway. Socialism and communism, for that matter, have nothing to do with government control, totalitarian regimes, controlling everything in society, shutting down free markets, etc. This is part of the mythology built up around it. Don't get me wrong, those things may have happened in the name of socialism, but those are the actions of people and how they've interpreted socialism for themselves and then tried to put it into practice. Furthermore, much of the socialism narrative in the West stems from ruthless propaganda campaigns led by capitalists battling labour movements and the remnants of Cold War scare campaigns. It is up to you to cut through the stories and get to the facts. If you thought this was interesting, please like it and share it with someone who needs to hear this. Until next time, remember, I am, you are, we are a mystery.